How much more can I take? I need rest, I need God, I need space. Another dead in the street, need a break. A tear rolled down my eye from the pain, from the pain. Cause we been fighting demons. They don't understand, oh, they don't need us. Bodies on the damn floor, leave us bleeding. Damn, I hate to see you go for no reason. It's another casket closed.
What's up, YouTube? Got my chain on today, my granny. Top of the morning. You know, I really want to give y'all an experience of what it's like to pay that monthly payment for that high caliber vehicle. Hey, it's like taking candy from a baby. Highway robbery. But, like they say, smiles per gallon and everything of that sort. So, you know, it's just one of those things. Gotta pay to play. And, you know, I'm pretty much happy paying my monthly payment every month to have my car. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this. You know, having your dream car or a car that you really like and having to come off that money every month. A lot of people can relate to it. But you never know, one day I might say, hey, you know, forget it, get rid of it, and duck off for a little while. Because, yeah, I did like when I didn't have no payment, when I had my 1993 Honda Accord. But it's just different having your muscle car. For me, my car is like my peace. Like, no matter what's going on in the world, I can hop in my car and forget about everything. So it's like therapy to me. So the last time I stopped the fast stuff, I only lasted 6 months without a fast car. But I don't know. With my new mindset that I have and where I'm at mentally now, I feel like I could go much longer than the 6 months without having this vehicle. I really do. Once you start driving V8s, it really becomes a part of your life to where you get attached to feeling that power when you drive, to where if you drive a normal car, you're going to get kind of irritated, like, wow, this doesn't have enough power. And, you know, also having a very high horsepower vehicle helps out for a lot of situations like road rage or, you know, some crazy people in general. You have a car that you can get up out of a situation and get down through there. So it's a lot of pros and cons that come with the fast life of having these vehicles. But, you know, you just have to do what's best for you in your life. You can do anything you put your mind to. The best part about hopping into that nice V8 every day is that cold start. I should have gave y'all a nice cold start. I have a mid-muffler delete on my car, so it sounds really good every morning. So I look forward to that every day. Y'all can see it's coming down pretty good right now. Hopefully it don't affect the noise too much. But for me, paying these high monthly payments, it's became a part of my life since, like, for the last 4 years. I've been paying high car notes, so it's really nothing to me anymore. Pretty much anytime I get my check, my last check of the month, I know some of that is going to my car payment. Like, it don't even affect me no more. I've just learned how to adjust with paying the payment. Like, a lot of people say, like, wow, how can you pay a $700 payment, or, you know, anything high like that? I got used to it. That's all I can say is, like, once you start getting used to it, you make your money, you put your money to the side, and you know it's going to that payment. It's just nothing to think about anymore. You just automatically, it's just, you used to it. It's no different than paying my rent. Like, my car is my money maker. That's what gets me, you know, back and forth to work. So I'm gonna make sure that payment is paid. You know, it's crazy to think. Before I start getting into, you know, muscle cars and stuff, I thought for me to be able to obtain one, I'd have to, you know, be making a lot of money. But it's very doable for the average, hardworking person. As long as you got good credit, you got a good job, nice cash flow to maintain your vehicle, you can do it. So don't ever let anyone think you can't. My first Scat that I got, I was only making $13.50 at the time, but I was doing a lot of overtime at that time in my life. I was working 6 to 7 day work weeks, willingly. I chose to work that much. I didn't have to. I only had to do 40 hours a week, but I chose to do 6 to 7 day work weeks. And that was just a part of my life. At that moment in my life, I didn't really know anyone in the car community. I didn't go to car meets. I didn't do none of that. So that's all I was doing. Pretty much the only fun I was having was on the highway or on the street. If I seen another person with a muscle car or a sports car, I didn't know anybody. So my gas, that I really wasn't spending gas that much, besides when I'd get out on my off days and roll. Now, it seemed a little much at the time because I only made $13.50 paying a $650 car payment. So, you never know people's story. Some people probably got 2 or 3 jobs to have a Hellcat, and some people don't even have a payment on their Hellcat. So everybody's life is different. Everybody's moment in time and in their prime, everybody's, it's just different. Like me, especially with this YouTube grind, I'm waiting my turn because I know eventually everything that I want to do is going to happen. So all my goals that I'm trying to do with this YouTube grind, they're going to really turn into accomplishments, honestly. I see it, I can vision it, and I truly believe in manifestation. And the main thing is, if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. So you always have to know that. For me, like, a major plus to having one of these vehicles that you always wanted to have your entire life is, like, everywhere I go, it's always people thumbs up, nice car, or somebody trying to race you, or it's just an experience. Like, I understand how it is with no car payment at all. That's nice, but you get to experience whole different lifestyle with this car, and just how many people you meet. Like, my right hand man and a lot of other friends I met them from cars. Like, we probably would have never came across each other if I didn't have this vehicle. And cars, and also guns, bring people together from all walks of life that you wouldn't come across them, because y'all on different type of time. Everybody got their own stuff going on. But it's crazy how these little simple material things can bring you along to another person and meet that person, and it's like you rock with them harder than you did people you've known from first grade. It's just crazy. It's I really can't make it up. My life is like a movie, honestly. It really is. And all I can tell you is, if you want the car, but the payment is stopping you, but you're a hard worker, that you have the job security, and that you can do it, and you keep God first, I definitely recommend you to take that leap of faith. Like, at the end of the day, you don't work that hard for no reason. And the last time I checked, you can't take your money to the grave with you. Like, there's not a Brinks truck following the hearse, to your funeral. So you could die in your sleep. Just like the other day, it was a guy at the job. He always working his butt off, forklift driver, and he just passed out and had a seizure right in front of me and hit his head on the floor. I thought he was dead right there. But that just goes to show you. And when he fell and hit his head on the floor, do you think the company stopped the lines and cared enough to everybody to come check on him? Oh no. They're looking at it like, hey, what are y'all doing? Get back to work. That's why, hey, I'm trying to tell you, live your life while you can. I don't want to be that person that lives my life and stacks money all the way till I'm like 65, then retire. Just think about it. How much long of life are you going to really have after that? Now, on my dad's side, you know, it's been known that a few people in the family have lived to 100 years old. So, I mean, that don't mean your life is over at 65. But I'm just saying, you never know. Like, just think, my grandmother didn't pass till she was over 101 years old. And my grandpa, he's still alive. He had his mother his whole life, and he's in his 80s. And he got the vet, he Range Rover, oh man, he lives his life. But I'm just saying, think about it. You could drive, like me, a 1993 Honda Accord all through your 20s and 30s and live a basic life. And when you just get the wild hair, I want to live my life now. I'm going to go get that new Hellcat wide body red eye jailbreak, or a new ZL1, or a Z06 C8 Corvette. And all of a sudden, before you can make it down to the dealership, they put you in the call paper that you passed away in your sleep. How does that sound? You never got to live your life. You never really took no vacations or anything. So just think about it. It's not, hey, it costs to be the boss. You want that car? Time and time again, I can't even have certain conversations with people that be like, oh man, I can't pay that, I can't pay that. Well, if you wanted it enough, you would pay. And honestly, when I got my first one ever, I didn't plan on doing it. It was meant for me to be in that situation and have that. And had I not got that car, I don't know. I know for sure I would have still been working hard, but it's a totally different feeling knowing like, hey, this payment has to get paid every month along with my rent and other living expenses. So me getting money is not an option. I have to. Or else you're going to be homeless or living in that car. Or you either ain't going to have your car. Hey, it's up to you. Do what you want to do. But I'm telling you, you should live a little bit. If you put yourself in position, you've worked your butt off, get your car. Get your nice car. And live your life. Hey, that's my message for y'all today. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.